Hello YouTube, today at powerjackrepair.org. We got so many stickers on the laptop that I don't even know what to write down, but it's MSI gp62Mvr 7RF Leopard Pro MS-16JB. Steel series, Nakimic, TDR, PCIe, Cool Booster. Basically really good people at marketing stuff, even though it's all the same. Gaming G series, hold on one second. So it's also a gaming G series. Gaming G series. Wow. So many names. And the client sent it to us for the power jack repair. Now the thing is, I can see right away that we don't have any screws on the laptop. That means somebody put their fingers inside of that laptop, and that means probably might not work after I'm gonna done replacing the jack. I'm not really encouraging everyone to work on their laptops, and hopefully whoever unscrewed all the screws, well, doesn't look like, hopefully whoever unscrewed all the screws didn't make things worse. So you unscrew the bottom portion, and here's the jack. Obviously it moves around a lot. Now to get to the jack we probably need to remove the heatsink, but before we're gonna remove the heatsink we need to remove the battery. And the battery we're just gonna remove like that and like that, so the battery is out. And now we want to take the heatsink off because the jack is right there on the heatsink. So let's... Oh, come on. The drill is dead. Okay. Let's get another one. Here. Let's try this one. Alrighty. And let's see. Let's see, I'm not sure if those two are together or not. That's the question. Because I don't want to take out... Yeah, those are together. Alright, so let's unscrew this guy as well. Alrighty. Okay. He kind of sits really well inside. This guy sits well. Those guys are all have pads on them, I'm sure about it. Like that. Make sure all of those pads don't go anywhere. The rubber pads. Here we got the jack right here, which we're gonna disconnect from the board. Let's disconnect it like... Okay. Okay, like that. All right, so my understanding, it wasn't so much the jack issue, it was mostly the hinge issue, which is obviously broken here. And that's what caused the jack. Wow! Oh my god. Yeah, I never seen anything that would catch fire like that. Really interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it's all burned down. All right, so I wonder if it was like that, yeah? Or was it like that? I didn't notice which way it was. It was probably like that. Maybe the other way around. Well, all right, so as you can see, the bottom wire right here got disconnected and started to short with the positive end. Basically, neither this jack, neither those cables are made to handle so much power from laptop. Alrighty, so the goal here is to strip all those wiring right here. Strip all the wiring and solder a new jack in place. Alright, since the end is burned here, it's not gonna solder well to the jack, so I'm just gonna cut off, make the wire slightly shorter. Not really advisable, but just slightly shorter. And then we're gonna strip every single wire. Nope, still burnt. It's all burnt. Let's see. No, we got the meat right here. Hopefully the wire gonna be long enough. Alright, so we strip down this wire. We strip down the next wire right here. Alright, good job. Alrighty. Now let's remove the insulation right here. And I'm sure the wire underneath is not burnt. And we're gonna reuse the same wire. Yeah, no, I mean, this is not gonna work either. Alrighty. Everything is burned here as well. It's easier to cut the burned stuff out instead of trying to use the deoxide to deoxidize the wiring and to clean the contact. You want the contacts to be really clean. Yep, this looks good. And that looks good. Let me see if this is gonna look good as well. Alright, so that's gonna be looking good right here. I don't know, the wires are so thin. I'm not sure how all of that gonna handle so much power. That's the problem for me. Looks like it should, but it's... Let's see if we're gonna be able to... The wire gonna be long enough here. Alright, what we got? The heatsink on top of it. Well... Yeah, the wire gonna be long enough, but it's not... It's not really the way I want it to be. I mean, this is just... I don't know. You know what, let me go find something. Maybe I'm gonna find something with the same wire harness. Give me a few minutes. Alright, so the situation is that I found another connector that has a different jack right here. The connector to the motherboard is the same, and the cable is going to be slightly longer, and they are nice and fresh. The cables themselves are nice and fresh. The configuration is going to be slightly different. The red going to be ground, the black going to be plus here, because you see how the layout is different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this connector right here, and I'm gonna figure out the wiring here, and it's gonna be 2 positive ones and 3 negative ones, I assume, right? Yeah. And we're gonna solder a brand new connector, which was here someplace. Just here someplace. Okay, right here is the new connector. All right, it's the same connector as that connector, 2.5 inch by 5.5 inch in the diameter. Yeah, so those cables gonna go right here. Plug gonna go like that. It's gonna be long enough cable. I will remove this magnet right here because it's kind of in the way, and we will see how it's gonna work. Alrighty, so we got a much longer cable, easier to work with. So the red, and the white gonna be negative. Okay, so 2 red ones. 2 red ones. And a white are going to be negative. That's only because of the configuration of this like that. Now the little tiny problem. Seems like the jack sits in the casing, so we need to make sure it goes out like that. So the wires have to be going backwards. All right. Well, let me solder the negative first, and then we're gonna solder the positive end. Right, I'm not happy with the way how it got soldered because I didn't see much of penetration into the hole itself. And they did get soldered. It's not the way how I like it. Stay up like that. All right, so we have to solder this end right here as well. Alrighty. All right, looks ideal. Now what we want to do is solder those 2 wires. That will be the positive wires. All right, it did solder on that side. I need to still solder it on that side as well to make sure that the contact gonna be fantastic. All right. Okay, looks good. Looks fantastic. Wonderful. All right. Like that, let's see if it's all gonna be working. We wanna trim some excess here. Okay. Let's see now if we're gonna be able to put this whole thing like that. The cable turned out to be much longer than I needed, so I probably needed to trim it a bit more. Didn't expect that long cable, as bet might be not as good of the solution here as we wanted to. So let's move it like that, and set it like that. Okay, like that. Let me see what's up with the casing here. Well, the casing is kind of missing, so I don't know if it should be facing up, it should be facing down. So I'm just gonna make it like, face it like that. All right. Now the rest of the goal is to see what we can do about all of this nonsense right here, because all of those guys are broken. This guy is broken, that guy is broken, everything is broken here. All right, so this one is sitting like that. Good job. All right, so the thing that we need to do is use the hot glue in order to push everything down here. Now, before we're gonna do that, you need to make sure that all of the heat sinks are clean. Okay, no, that's not before. First, we have to deal with the hinge, and then we're gonna deal with the... All right, let me figure out what's going on here with the hinge on the top. All right, so this cover seems to be not in the right place for some reason. Maybe it's in the right place, but it just kind of stretched. Maybe it's because this hinge should be staying to the left of it, I think, right? Right. But instead, it's pressing onto this guy right here. Let me see. All right, sorry about that, but I mean, obviously the hinge right here is damaged. So, let me see how it's gonna work. Okay. All right, yeah, should be fine. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the plug in. By the way, I want to test to see if everything is conducting the way it should. Basically, right here. Okay, so the negative is fine and the plus is fine. That's a good thing. So my guess, what I need to do is to let me guide all of the wiring. So I really want the wiring to be really loosened here. I don't want it to be stretched, because any stretching in the wire is the reason why everything not gonna work fine. All right. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put some hot glue right there, then drop the jack on top of that hot glue, put some hot glue to the left, to the right, then close the hinge and hot glue the area around here. Sounds like a plan. Let's see how it's gonna be done. All right, so let's leave this guy up a little bit. Put some hot glue right in there. Bring this guy down. Add some hot glue right here. Some hot glue right there at the back. All right. All right, let's hold everything down in place right now. For this hot glue to kick in, then we're gonna close the cover, and then we're gonna fill the hot glue on the left and on the right sides. All right. Again, I will let it dry just a little bit. All right, next thing what I want to do is I know that the nuts are broken, all of the 3 nuts that hold the jack in place. So what I'm gonna do is fill up those nuts with hot glue and then close the hinge. Okay, let's close the hinge right now. All right, and now let's too late. it dried in really well. Anyways, let's cut this guy. Let's cut that guy here. Like that. Like that. And then I'm gonna walk around the area and hot glue this area, that area, and the area in the back. Hopefully it's gonna hold the hinge down really well. All right, let's disconnect the plug. All right, yeah, let's fill in. Right there. Right there. Alrighty. So all of the area is filled in. And the next thing what we're gonna do is when we're gonna put all of it back together, we're gonna fill in the area right here with the hot glue, and the casing gonna hold everything down in place here. Now let's find the heatsink and put the heatsink on top right here. some reason. Ah, that's the reason why I see. Too much hot glue right there. So you have to remove some hot glue in order for the heatsink to get down in place. Alrighty, looks good. Something is missing right here, probably a battery clock. Oh, yeah. No, battery clock is right here, but something's still missing right there. Alright, so that's the way how it looks right here. Alright, let's see if it's gonna power up. Fortunately, I don't have a powerful adapter as needed here, but let's take a look. Maybe it's gonna power up with this smaller amperish adapter. Let's see, like that. Should at least charge the battery. Yep, we got the blue light right here. I'll charge up the battery just a little bit. And then I guess I could just power it up and it should be working fine. Well, let's try right now. The glue is right on top of that power button, so probably something got penetrated towards the power button. Seems like hard to press right now. Alright, and we got an MSI on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. It's probably shut down because not enough power coming to the laptop right now. And now it's restarted, so I guess it was just going through the reboot because the laptop was opened up before. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe. I will let you know which laptop models I would buy and which ones I would never spend my money on. Thank you. Bye.